What's up guys, Aleyzr here. So today I'm going to talk about entering, and I'm going to show you how to plan out your entry routes, what your general mindset should be, and some specific things you should keep track of. So yeah, let's straight hop into the video. So first of all, let me tell you why I think it's so important to think about how you entry a bomb site. Or not just a bomb site, or how you, even entry when taking map control. But let's use the bomb site here as an example. So imagine a scenario where you're coming up the site and someone tells you, let's say you're playing whatever execute, like a small execute, and someone tells you one guy is truck side. So you don't know if he's peeking here, 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 or here. You obviously know where he roughly is, but it kind of feels weird because you know if he's a good player, he will most likely kill you because he might have repositioned after his first kill, and you don't really know where he will be exactly, so it's kind of hard for you to win that fight. But compare this scenario to a situation where you get called that someone is in this position and you know he's trapped in here. It feels like way better, and you're so confident. You get this kind of aggressiveness because you're completely sure where he is and you just need to kill him, and it's so much easier to win a fight like this. And this is something that you want to recreate when entering a bomb site by figuring out every single position that you will play against and putting them in order, and then just optimizing your flow. So let's come towards the B side as an example here, and imagine a scenario where you're playing kind of an execute like this, very simple execute, kind of effective against teams that are playing a lot of heavy monster, because you just draw some attention towards monster and then you kind of wrap around them, and you have your entry trigger on the short side of things, and then he's just going to entry like this. So now let's think about what are the positions you will have contact against. This is the first point of figuring out your entry route. So what are the positions you will or could have contact against? So usually what you have done before, you would like face here and draw some attention, so they would use some utility, and later on in the round then you would do the execute. So something that you, or some positions that you might have contact against would be like this one here. So someone playing from pillar here, then someone maybe from barrels, but you can eliminate that position just by your footwork. So if you run like this, he can't see you. Then there are positions like here, close monster, and on top of those like railings here. So now you've figured out the position. So right side pillar is kind of unlikely because it's not really likely for someone to peek out here when there's some attention towards monster. So the positions are one, this one is eliminated by your pathway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're already in order. So first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And now let's figure out how we need to run. So you come up here, it would be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So now, after you figured out what the order of those positions is, you need to be aware of how your crosshair will be moving. This is very important to make sure that you have the highest chance of hitting the enemy. So when you're coming up here, your crosshair will be like roughly around this area, and then you just need to move it towards the right and lower it like slightly. So then you just need to move it towards the right again. There's no adjustment towards like up or down. And now you need to lower it by quite a margin, because someone is like, if someone is playing here, he's most likely going to be very close here, and maybe he's even ducking, so he will be very, very low on your screen. And then you obviously need to move your crosshair up again. And you need to be aware of those transitions from your crosshair. So it would be first, second, third, down, up. That would be probably your movement with your crosshair. And obviously I'm doing it very bad right now, so because I haven't trained it, and obviously I haven't played in a while. But you get the idea, I think. So this is something that you really want to train, and I think you should be able to do this at least 5 times very fluently. I think 10 times will be better, and you need to train this, and you need to be very hard on yourself as an entry fragger, because if you master this, you will increase your chances of getting the first kill so drastically, and you need to understand that getting this first kill is so crucial to winning a round. If you had a statistic that would compare the rounds that you win without an entry like this or with an entry, you would be shocked how much of a difference there is. Because imagine what happens when you kill someone that is part of like a trade frag setup. Imagine, like, there's so many setups that CTs can play, from bait setups where they have players here baiting, then they have someone close, or here and someone here. There's so many setups that CT can play from, but every single one of those setups requires 2 people. So there's no way of trading, no way of baiting for each other if you just kill one guy, because most likely the third guy will be like around water, heaven, or ABC. So you completely eliminated all those type of plays by just getting 1 kill. And that's something you really need to understand, and you really need to put emphasis on getting this first kill as an entry fragger. You need to be like a horse waiting for like a horse race to start. You need to be so ready, and you really want to get this kill. After you've gotten this kill, you're done. You're done. It's completely fine. Obviously, it's not always your goal to get a kill as an entry fragger. Sometimes it can be just space, but in this type of scenario you really want to get a kill, and you need to understand how important it is, or how much impact you can have with this kill, and you really should try to optimize your pathways and your crosshair movement and your overall flow when entering this site to increase your chances of getting this first kill. So again, you need to figure that out. And yeah, you should train it quite often as an entry fragger. Obviously, this is not just something for entry fragger, because it's not just about entering a bomb site. It can also be about taking map control. So let me give you a quick example for that. So I remember 2 seasons ago, we had an default where we would take long control, and 2 of our players would go and clear this type of like toilet area here, and they had a specific way. I can't really remember it, but I think it was something like where someone would flash and then just jump here, and it was so insanely effective because they would rarely die. They would almost never die, and if someone would play here, they would, yeah, most of the times they would just kill him. And it was so effective because I knew that I could rely on them, and they would get kills consistently and they would rarely die. And this is so important if you have those type of securities in your defaults. So what they had done is we trained with them together on a server with just 2 other people. So we had even two CD players playing in here, and the Ts would just try to take control over it. So they could just in maybe 30 minutes get 40 examples of taking this. And this is very important and very effective, because when you will get this type of experience in a real match, it takes you probably like 25 prac games. So you can minimize the time effort you need to put in to optimize this map control take by just doing it with a bunch of teammates. So you need 4 people on the server, and then you can train it for maybe half an hour, and you will quite easily figure out what you need to change, the little nuances that you need to really put emphasis on when entering a specific area. And yeah, that's how you get good at it, and it's very simple and very time efficient if you do it like that. So I hope this video made sense to some of you. I think this is something that you really should be putting a lot of work in if you are an entry fragger, because as I said, it will just increase your chances of getting a kill and being successful and opening up a bomb site for your teammates. And yeah, there's something really, really important. And I think that's it for the video, guys. Maybe I will do more follow-up videos for specific bomb sites, like how to enter a specific bomb site with a specific execute and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I would probably do that. And that's about it for the video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.